Hello, everyone, and welcome to Easy Allies Gotham Knights preview impressions.
Yes.
Pretty much. I am Michael Huber, joined by Brad Ellis.
Hi.
And we had the chance to play probably the first 4 to 5 hours of Gotham Knights, I'd say.
Yeah.
Brad, you know I love Batman.
I do.
You love Batman.
I do.
Who doesn't love Batman? Some people don't love Batman, whatever. I live and breathe Batman.
You do, yeah.
It's like Resident Evil, Batman, right there.
Well, you put Batman below Resident Evil? Wow.
Yeah, Resident Evil's number
Okay.
one. Yeah, Resident Evil, ride or die Resident Evil for life. Number one.
Wow. All
Yeah.
right.
You didn't know that?
No, I feel like your passion changes frequently.
Sure, maybe it goes up and down. But Brad, I was a little concerned going into this game. Let's dive
I
right
would say many
into
people
it.
were.
A lot of concern. It's from WB Montreal, of course, if you don't know out there, and they were responsible for Batman Arkham Origins, part of the Arkham quadrilogy. I know there's a
They don't count it.
yeah, Vita, Blackgate as well. There's 5 games, but let's just
Yes.
say 4.
Sure.
Okay. And they also did the really awesome Arkham Knight DLC with Batgirl.
Oh,
family
right.
as well. That was
remember.
them.
That felt so long ago.
So long. It was like 2015 or 16. It's
Yeah.
been so long. Obviously, we lived through a pandemic, but Gotham Knights, it was a very long time coming.
Yes.
And before this game came out, we learned that it was going to be co-op, that it was not going to be part of the Arkham universe, even though Suicide Squad next
is.
year is a continuation. So that kind of threw everyone off.
The loot threw everyone off.
The loot, just this multiplayer loot-based
Not
game.
being Batman.
Not being Batman, them saying Batman is dead. So we're not going to get into any spoiler stuff. No real story beats. I mean, maybe a little bit we'll talk about here and there. We're gonna really try to avoid any.
I would say we don't know much, so
we
it doesn't
don't know
matter.
exactly. We don't know much. But Brad,
Yeah.
my first 5 hours in this game have been good.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
I would say it's a good time.
yeah.
It's not Arkham Knight.
It's definitely not
It's
Arkham.
not on those levels, so be aware.
Yeah.
It's good. We're having a
Yeah.
good time.
It is. I'm 5 hours in, and it is my least favorite of all of the, like this compared to the Arkhams. I like all the Arkham games more,
Okay, yeah.
but I'm still
Having a good time.
having a very good time. Brandon Jones is going to be obsessed with this game.
Yeah. Jones is
Obsessed.
eating good. Eating good.
Like I told you when we were playing that it kind of feels like a mobile game in a good way. Just like these mobile tendencies.
Right.
I don't know. Just like the loot, and just the gear, the setup. But basically the game picks up, like WB's been saying this whole time that Batman is dead. So we get to play as the Bat family.
Yeah.
Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, Tim Drake, Robin, Dick Grayson, Nightwing, Jason Todd, Red Hood. Brad's rocking Nightwing primarily, and I'm rocking Gordon. And Barbara Gordon. The combat, Brad, let's dive into that, I'd say. Combat's solid.
It's solid.
It's not Arkham
good.
levels.
No,
Arkham Knight,
It's not
one of my favorites ever.
so far.
Oh,
We're not, we haven't beaten the whole game yet, so we don't know what will get introduced on the line. They have introduced things as we've gone on through the game.
yeah.
But right now, it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time, but it's
Yeah.
not, like you said, not the Arkham level.
Yeah. They're just like, I love Arkham Knight combat so much. You can check out some of our old streams from that if you're out there. The Iceberg Lounge challenge map in Arkham Knight to me is an absolute showpiece and the pinnacle of that combat. Just the amount you can do, the unit compositions, of like. And I'm just not getting any of that with Gotham. It's just a brawler,
Right now, yeah.
That's why I'm kind of warming up to it quite a bit, Brad. It's because it feels like a beat 'em up,
Yeah,
like just a beat 'em up
Kind of.
brawler, man.
Sure.
There's basically just dodge and attack. That's really what it feels like. Like I vowed never to die in this game. We're playing on hard. We did die once together, unfortunately. I've died one total time. I've died 0 times solo. I really don't think I'm ever going to die in this game. It's a challenge at WB Montreal to try to take me out. Honestly, you're not going to get me. I'm not even kidding. I feel invincible in this game.
Okay.
Like dodge, attack, dodge. If you just spam your dodge, there's no cooldown on that thing. You just dodge. Just dodge, attack. Dodge, attack. Attack.
Hold on. There's more to it than just dodge, attack. You're skipping over some things. So that is the main thing of it, yes. But there is some smaller things to it, like there are some enemy attacks where you cannot break them. You cannot. If you get hit by them, you're going to hit a lot. You can't stop them unless you use specific moves.
You got to use the heavy attack to break the shields.
The heavy attack to break the shield, and they have that red attack that you can only interrupt with a certain other move.
Yeah.
So there is small things like that, and like I said, we're not super far into the game yet, so I'm hoping they introduce more.
Yeah. But even those red ones, you just dodge.
Yeah, of course you can dodge them. Like. You're gonna dodge stuff. There's gonna be stuff you cannot dodge. It'd just be like weird and not make sense.
Yeah.
Especially as a Batman character. You're gonna be able to dodge shit, yes. But there is some more to it. And like some of the big boys right now, you can't take them down the stealth unless you Tim Drake.
Yeah.
Who specializes more in that. He's
which I really like.
More stealth focused character.
Definitely. And there's range attacks. So you have your triangle.
There's the range attack. So that's the thing is like maybe these things are used to having as Batman is spread across 4 characters more so.
Definitely.
So that's like the whole thing of, because to me, this is a co-op game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could play it solo, but I think the real draw to this is co-op.
Yeah. I had a really good time playing. We did play a huge section in co-op. We were in the open world, solving crimes. And then we did a big main storyline mission. It's very early. There's been trailers of this stuff. It's Harley. We did like this.
Yeah, that's like one of the first big things.
Harley Quinn area. Again, we're not going to go into story details. Don't worry. And stealth. Co-op stealth is so much fun. But like I was concerned before this game came out, it does devolve into brawling quite a bit. But I will say they were smart to add incentives to stealth through. 2 incentives. 1, you can get little bonus objectives. It'll be like, yo, don't get detected here. Sneak past. You get some of the bonus XP resources. And then the other one is you can just bypass encounters. It's like, yo, I don't even want to waste time here. Let's just get through this. So I really like that because some of the enemies take quite a bit of hits. And then my favorite little detail, Brad, GCPD.
Yeah.
If you take them out, you don't get XP or any rewards, which I really like. It really taps into that like uneasy
alliance with the cops.
Like anytime Batman had to fight the cop, I'm thinking of Nolan movies, like Batman just like trying to run from the cop. Like there's such an annoyance. It's like, get away from me. No quarrel. So I really like that it taps into that mindset of like, yo, you're not supposed to fight them.
Yeah.
Like, you can beat their ass, which I've done a bunch of times, but it takes time.
Let's talk about the crimes in the world.
Yeah.
So throughout Gotham's pretty big this time around.
Yeah.
And throughout the world, there are crimes going on. You can kind of figure out where some of them are on the map by little markers, and they could be really simple, like just some dudes holding someone up, like 2 guys, or there's bigger ones of them like robbing
like an armored
car. And what's cool about it is the armored car one is like they're breaking in. You have a certain amount of time to stop them before they break it. You have to stop them from physically working on like the door or whatever. So there'll be thugs fighting and there'll be like a guy working on the door and you can interrupt them and stop them. But if you don't, they can take it and get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I like that.
And Brad, I like the variety of those.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of different types of those encounters. There's like strongholds. There's crime scene investigations. You can find just like blood stains in a back alley.
Yeah, you put together some clues.
And that'll lead you to like, someone got like kidnapped. It'll lead you there. There's a prison break, people robbing ATMs. Like you said, people just like sticking people up. So a very nice amount of variety there. Those are the crimes in progress in the night. And then also, if you just attack specified criminals, they drop clues, which is a currency, basically.
Yeah, it's like a meter that goes up.
Yeah, and those will unlock crimes in progress for the next night.
Yeah.
So, a lot of different mechanics and systems in the game, but it's not really confusing at all. It's very streamlined, really easy to follow, and quite a lot of dopamine. That's why I thought of Jones.
Yeah, there's
dopamine city.
secrets to find out. They're collectibles. So if you're into all that, which we are, you get some lore tidbits like that. There's like scanning graffiti things and stuff like that. There's
hidden batarangs.
Yeah, it's cool. There's been like individual like things for a character on the map. Like there's the Barbara Gordon one we did really early on.
Yes. Barbara Gordon, she goes to like this statue and then just like reminisces about stuff, and it's only her. And Brad, this is what I like too. Okay, I'm always a fan in JRPGs and stuff when the whole party does not level up together. I like picking your person, even Destiny 2, you pick your hunter or whatever, you level that character up. All the characters level up evenly in Gotham Knights, but you really have to commit if you want to change your character. You can change before any patrol. When you go out, you're in the Belfry. It's your little hub area, which is so cozy. You're all there. You can, upgrade your skills, craft gear, change your colors on your bat cycle.
Yeah.
But when you change, you're pretty much locked into that for the night.
Yeah, for the night.
Because when you go back to the Belfry, that ends the nightly patrol. So I wonder, how many players out there are just going to maybe, commit to your character for the whole playthrough, and then maybe on your other playthroughs
I'd assume
bounce
most.
around.
Yeah.
Or
like I tried all of them just to try them out, but you're very much rewarded more if you invest in one.
Yeah. I wonder if they're, because they announced a 4-player mode. I wonder if the end game, whatever that looks like or whatever that is, if it'll be, easier and easier to just like swap characters a lot when you just, get to the end of the game.
I wonder.
Because it is quite a big commitment early on in the game. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm attached to Batgirl already, so.
Let's talk about the loot.
Talk about loot.
The most
I also want to talk about traversal. Let's not forget that.
We will. Let's talk about loot, because loot is such like a hot button thing with this game.
Yeah.
The loot, I think, is okay.
It's okay. There's not a shitload, which I like.
Yeah, most of it is, so far from what I've gotten my loot from, is crafting it, mostly.
Yes. And comes slowly.
Thankfully, it's not like too frequently that I've had to craft or like too in depth. You know, there's like little modifiers you could equip, like a 1-slot thing.
Yeah.
Very like, I don't know, like gem sockets almost.
Yeah.
But, I'm not killing dudes and they're not dropping like 4 pieces of loot like Diablo or something.
Yes. Like some freaking Neo game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not constantly disenchanting or decrafting stuff. So
yes, Brad.
We'll see as it goes, but so far it's okay. It's manageable right now.
Yeah. And you can transmog and customize. I haven't gotten into that. That's super late. But I was like cycling through kind of some of the costumes you can get. And I was like, oh, actually some of these are pretty cool. Because like a lot of them I don't like. They give me a big Injustice vibe. And I don't like
that style.
The style. I love Injustice 1 and 2. I love Injustice. But I don't like the look of a lot of characters in Injustice. And like, there's a lot of that in this. So your mileage may vary depending on how you like some of those costumes.
There's a lot though. There's a decent amount, so that's cool.
Yeah. Traversal, Brad.
Big important part of any open world / Batman game.
Yes. Before we continue on, you unlock in a enhanced traversal method later in the game. I have not gotten that yet.
But we've seen them in trailers.
Yeah.
Like
running on
Nightwing's glider thing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We don't have that yet.
Yeah. So in the meantime, 2 modes of transportation. One, just the grapple. Feels nice.
Feels good. Pretty
good. Shades of... It honestly gave me a cross between Arkham Asylum / City and Spider-Man a little bit. Because, I can't glide yet, which is essential to Batman. I mean, the amount of control in those games where you can just glide and then, like, swoop down right behind someone, choke them out, grapple up, glide over here. Like, no. But the grapple points are really intuitive. They're really nice. A quick L1, zip there. It's all about loading up the next one. quickly over there, L1, okay. As I'm doing that, I see another one, L1, zip there, really nice. And then, but also when you get to a spot, this is why I thought of Spider-Man, you can do a little jump.
Yeah.
So you zip, load up a jump. It's all about loading it up again. So like as you're going, you push X, character will get there, jump up, give you a little more air, a little more momentum, zip over. Feels nice, feels good.
Feels pretty good, yeah. Feels good.
Yeah.
Also with this game I don't know if you talked about but the bat cycle.
Bat cycle, yeah.
Super crucial, easy to get.
Yeah.
You just push up on the D-pad. It's bloop right there.
Really nice.
Pretty nice, yeah.
Fun to use.
Pretty
Fun
nice.
to use. 30 frames kind of bums me out.
Yeah.
On
Console.
the console. It doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would, admittedly, but actually it bothers me on the bat cycle, because you're flying through the city and you really, I felt it there more than even combat.
Yeah. I was hoping there'd be a performance mode. There's not, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
PC at least, I guess.
Yeah. Kind of unfortunate for a current gen only game.
Yeah, but yeah. It is what it is.
And Brad, the wheelies on the
you can do wheelies just forever.
You can ride over cars just with a wheelie. So Brad and I are just like
wheeling over stuff. Yeah,
pretty goofy, but a pretty good time. And stealth, Brad. I really liked stealthing with you. It was fun, dude. I'm choking a guy out, and then another guy's about to see me, and then Brad swoops down and chokes that guy out. When that happens, it's a 10 out of 10. But
it's just all about
hard to get.
It's about finding the right player with you to be
we're just
the
compatible
Batman character you want to be.
Yeah.
For me and us, I would say it's be stealthy, but if you get caught, it's let's go.
Full Dishonored vibe.
Yeah.
Brad, any other things we didn't talk about?
We didn't talk about the talent trees at all.
Skills.
Every character has a skill tree.
Yeah.
So they have some skills that are similar, increase your crit chance or stuff like that.
Yep.
But also characters have different specialties. Like we said earlier, Tim Drake is Robin. He can stealth kill bigger targets.
Yeah.
So he's better at that. As Nightwing, I have some things where it's some buffs kind of if you're in my party. If I'm playing with a character, I'll get a different buff depending on what character's there. Or
Sick.
I have a ranged resurrect thing. You can shoot a dart and res a companion and stuff like that.
That rules.
Also, they have special attacks.
Yeah.
That you push R1 or something like that, and you
Hold
can assign
R1
it
and then,
to a face button. And one of the Nightwing ones is he launches at someone with his grappling hook and jumps in the air.
Yeah.
But there's talent things for him, and it's you do that move, but you can also bounce off 3 guys in a row or something like that. So little things to make them feel different. Yes, their core is very much the same. The dodge and the punch in, the hard attacks, you all have the same stuff, but a few little tweaks to make them feel different.
Yeah. Yeah, because, this game's going to get compared to Avengers quite a bit. Obviously, it's superheroes, it's multiplayer and loot, and, the characters in Avengers feel different. I know YouTube comments, they feel really different, but like you just said, their core is the same. And it always just fucking devolved into dodge attack, dodge attack, dodge attack. So I'm a little nervous.
So here's the thing I think that helps this game above Avengers is you can go through the entire campaign with a friend.
Yeah.
Avengers was that campaign.
The campaign and then
solo.
the separate missions.
It was completely disconnected.
The fact that we were in this open world
together.
When we got out to Gotham, I was just dude, we're in Gotham together, right? We're in Gotham right now.
Yeah.
And I've been embracing how different it is from the Arkham games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously I love those games more, but this game really in the first 5 hours is hey, everything you did in the Arkham games and everything that those are, we're going to do the opposite.
It's different, yeah.
We're going this way. Arkham is that way.
Yeah.
We're going that way. So it does feel really different, and I think like we said, man, it's pretty solid. I'm having a good time.
It's pretty solid.
And I respect, I was mad at myself for being so negative and nervous because WB Montreal, dude, they get Batman like Arkham Origins,
Yeah, you've been pleased so far with like the lore,
the
and
lore,
character.
the story, the cutscenes, like they get it. And it's like, dude, of course they get it. Like, obviously, it's just all the loot and all the issues and now all the 30 FPS controversy. Like, it's had such an uphill battle.
Get ready, a lot of games are gonna have 30 FPS only, probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully, there'll be more than last gen, but it's a thing. One thing that I think is important for a game like this, at least to you and me, is since this is a co-op game, to me, this is a co-op game first before single player, is how it handles story with co-op.
Yeah.
So there are some instances, I played a mission by myself, I went through it, and I also went through it with Huber.
Yep.
And in the way I went through with Huber, there are some, when we're playing and the characters are actually talking to each other, which is cool.
In game, when we're playing, they banter.
However,
and not a lot too. They just enough.
Just enough.
Yeah.
It's not like over the top, which is great.
Yeah.
But however, with some of the main cutscenes, it is very much the host of the game is getting the big cutscenes kind of thing.
So like, I trigger the thing as Batgirl, and it's just Batgirl standing there talking.
Which is like, I understand, but I wish it was both of them.
Yeah.
I know that would be a lot because they'd have to like do a bunch of different cutscenes and stuff like that. But there are some small, I think just us talking to each other as characters in those missions at least helps a lot.
Yeah.
To make it feel like we are together, actually.
Yes. Great point, Brad. And like, if you're a fanatic, like some of these cutscenes, you know, as Batgirl, like, this is a different conversation. You know, I'm talking to Harley, and they're talking about, like, you know, us women got to stick together.
Yeah.
Versus, like, dude, if Jason Todd shows up, that's going to be way different because of their history.
Yes.
So, like, can only imagine just, like, if you're a fanatic going back and replaying this entire game as a different character.
Yeah. One thing I have a question about is, because we don't know yet, is how co-op progression works. So we did co-op, and we did a mission, like a main mission, but I already had done it.
Yeah.
And my question is, if I join your game and we're on the same mission, do I get progress in my game?
So you get your resources and XP and everything, and then when you go back to your game, it knows that we did it, so it'll give you the option to skip it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
cool.
WB said.
We
I
don't
have
know
not
yet.
seen that. That's what they said.
That's a nice compromise.
So you can either do it or it's like, hey, you did this. Do you want
Okay, I like that. Yeah, we'll have to check, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, so far this game's pretty fun. We're having a good time. I think, you know, it's not an Arkham game, so just keep that in mind. But it's still, we're having a good time going through it.
If you love Batman, if you love
there's fun to be had.
Co-op, if you love just
if you got a buddy to play this game
brawlers,
with, if you got a buddy to play this game with, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, I am pleasantly surprised. And again, we're really early.
Yes,
you know how radically my opinions change from day to day, minute by minute. So
we will see.
We will be back. I'm working on the review. Working on multiple right now. That's why we did this impressions video, to get this up first, and then you know, we'll get that review out ASAP for our final thoughts. But
yeah,
we're positive.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.